Hi Year 6. So if you are happy to do this independently following the instructions, you can log off and do this completely independently, but please follow all of the steps in the information. For those of you who would like a little help and a bit of guidance, follow these steps really carefully. So number 1, I want you to write today's date and the learning objective in your books. You can do this on the next clean page. The date is Monday the 18th of January. Your learning objective is to plan a non-chronological report that fascinates the reader. Pause this video and do that now. Next, you are going to practice the talk for writing text. You are going to say it out loud. I would like you to practice the following 2 paragraphs. If you can't remember them, you can use the YouTube videos, or you can just copy along with me now. Okay, the frilled gozo. Amazingly, the frilled gozo is a rare form of lizard that can only be found in the tropical Madagascar rainforest. Madagascar, which is an island country on the southeast coast of Africa, has one of the most diverse collections of plants and trees on Earth, and therefore provides the perfect habitat for these mysterious rare creatures. Appearance. The frilled gozo is relatively easy to identify, as they are one of the smaller lizards living in Madagascar at approximately 15 centimetres. They are covered in shiny green scales that glisten in the Madagascan sunlight, and their distinguishable frilled hood is a reddy orangey colour. Interestingly, the adult gozo's scales are darker green in colour, and this enables them to hide camouflaged in the canopy treetops. On the other hand, the juvenile gozos are born with a yellowish tinge, and their fiery hoods do not grow until they reach the age of 2. Habitat. Unbelievably, frilled gozos have only ever been found living in the rainforests of Madagascar, particularly in the canopy treetops of the famous kapuk tree. It is believed that they live here because there are very few predators and food is plentiful. Most frilled gozos like to build their nests high up in the leafy kapuk trees in order to protect their young, and because they only fly at night, they are very rarely seen by humans. Well done! Did you remember the text? Number 3. You are now going to do some spelling warm-ups. Below is a table with a selection of the Year 6 spellings. You need to choose 5 words and put them into sentences. They should be sentences about an animal or a rainforest environment that you could use in a non-chronological report. Don't forget, number each sentence in the margin really neatly and underline the spelling that you have used. There are 2 examples in the box for you to read first before you undertake the task. Pause this video and start task 3. Welcome back, Year 6. Your main task today is you are going to plan a non-chronological report about an animal that you would find in the rainforest. I'm going to write my report about an Amazonian kingfisher, and I will share my planning with you step by step. Now in class we would normally print out a planning guide, but at home you are going to have to draw your own. Have a look at the pictures here. So on the left is the start of my plan. You will need one column with the structure and a bigger column for your plan. Notice that I haven't drawn all of the sections in straight away. I will draw each line in once I've completed that section of my plan. So I'm going to start with my opening. I'm going to open my report with a rhetorical question to hook the reader. Have you ever seen the magnificent kingfisher? Now, you must complete each section of your plan. Remember, you should use bullet points. Also remember, you can use abbreviations because this is just a plan. So for example, I used KF instead of kingfisher. It saved me room on my plan and it saved me time. Everyone should follow the same structure, which is as follows. You should include an opening, an introduction, a section about the appearance of your creature, the habitat, the diet, anything else we know about these creatures, and some fascinating facts or did you know boxes. It's really important to remember Year 6. This is a non-chronological report, but we are creative writers. So if you don't have the exact fact or a piece of information about your animal, don't worry, let's just make it up. The frilled gozer we wrote about and we learnt about wasn't real. I based this animal on a real lizard, but I made up some of the details. I'm going to be looking at your creative writing skills, not your knowledge of animals. You can see on the screen now is the final plan that I created about the Amazonian kingfisher. I started by popping in information that I already knew, and then I used some books, some encyclopedias and Britannica online to find out some other information that I could use for my creative writing. So you need to go away and plan your report now. Good luck, and I look forward to hearing from you tomorrow.